Fine.
Yeah, it was accident. I accidentally stumbled on Jackseptice's eyes videos.
Oh, okay. Okay, and we're live. Welcome back to my Little Nightmares playthrough. The last time we played this, we did the final part of the Six's journey, and I kind of thought it would be a bit longer than that.
I was gobsmacked. I'm not sure if it was longer or shorter than my Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. Actually, probably was shorter.
Yeah, but now now we are going on to the DLC chapters of it called The Secret of the Morgue. Or more, I don't know how to pronounce that.
What's taking that turnip? Oh, now he's offline. You ungrateful little bastard.
Anyway, let's begin with this part. In this part, you don't play as the character 6. Instead, you play as a character called the Runaway Boy.
That must be really good on the birth certificate.
Yeah, okay, what do you want to name your child? Runaway Boy or Kid? No, just choose for me. Are you sure? You don't want to name like Jack or... Mel, did you hear what I said? I want him run away. Okay, fine. And oh, what? No.
I'm still waiting for it to pop an arm on. Oh, here we are.
And now we play the game.
I see you on the bed.
Yeah, we're actually near the beginning part of Six's journey, and George is back online.
I assume he had to do some internet-related stuff first.
Yeah.
What was the notification you just had? Because I just saw the little black bar thing.
Why, hello there.
Oh, he turned his mic on! He actually joined the party with plugging the mic in first!
No, it's not that, it's just the mic's like pretty much always in. It's just I turn it off when I'm not using it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, by the way, even though this is about horror, we should really be celebrating, because I've got all the gems! I've got all the gems!
I'm not going to ask how many times he died, because I'm not sure my heart can take it.
George, surprisingly, it only took me just under 2 hours to actually get them all.
Okay.
And the final boss against Cortex? I mean, holy crap, what a completely lame final boss.
That's why people hate it.
I thought they just hated it because of... And
I died.
George, I didn't even get a game over in the second jetpack stage.
Cool.
The jetpack stages were just okay.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just about to ask what DLC is this, but I'm like, duh, look at the title.
Yeah. The full title of all the...
Is your profile pic Daffy Duck?
Why not?
Be back in just a second, I just realised I forgot my phone.
Okay, one. Wait, I just see someone else. Let's follow her or him.
Oh, a girl, time to get laid!
Come back.
I just want to put my penis in you.
God damn it.
That was a bad time to put my microphone back on.
When we're following someone, and I'm just thinking, the kid must be very desperate for a girlfriend, so...
I just put the thing in my ear, and all I heard was, "I just want to put my penis in you."
Well, George didn't know that he walked into a Rule 34 version of our streams.
This is a parallel universe. In this universe, I'm actually amazing at Crash 2. And Paddy's amazing playing as Knuckles in that one boss in Press Garden.
You're never gonna let that go, aren't you? Wait, come back! She's gone out the window!
Oh, by the way,
Well,
considering you died, here you go.
I'm a brave boy.
George?
Nope.
Well, do you notice that we're not playing as 6?
Yes, I've noticed. It looks
Just a
like you're
moment.
playing as...
No, you cannot join it! Get lost!
Do you know what's his name?
It's not going to be George, is it?
No, his name is the Runaway Kid. Or boy.
Okay. Sounds like a
I was
band.
You could say it's the kid from I Want to Be That Guy.
I want
So
to be
have a
that guy,
place.
but yeah.
I never played it.
I haven't played it because I like myself too much.
That sounds so inappropriate.
It's only inappropriate if you make it inappropriate.
Which in my case is a good chunk. Which in your case is a good chunk of the time when I'm in these streets.
Look, a hole. Let's go in it.
That's what she said.
God damn it.
Don't be muting.
Yeah.
No, you can. No, you don't.
So how's your day been, George?
Let me tell you how much I'm looking forward to E3.
How much? And George left.
Also, he doesn't really care about E3.
Well, that was weird.
Anyway, what's your opinion on E3?
Hold on, I've got to rewind the clip now.
And look, we found a torch from that girl.
Just a moment. Hold on.
Let's pick it up. Come on. There we go. There we go. What's going on? I'm scared.
What games do you want to see announced for the Switch?
Let me put it this way.
Let me smash. Please.
I don't get it.
Oh no! Oh, I think I know what happened to that little girl now. She got eaten by one of those things.
Okay.
It's
No.
a circle of
It's a clip from
life.
this video called Lemon Smash. It's
Oh,
of this
Smash.
bird video, for God's sakes. It's just like Lemon Smash. Please.
And now their leeches are falling all over the place.
I see this
Go
funny
away!
sketch that guy's playing with Smash Brothers and then his mate rings him up. It's like, hey, what you doing? Oh, nothing much. I'm just smashing with some friends. And he's like, what? Oh yeah. Well, yeah. There's usually. How often do you do it? Oh, all the time. I love Smash. I smash up to 7 other people. it's like, and then they bring up Wii U. It's like, what do you want about? Super Smash Brothers. Oh, I thought you were on about something completely different. And then there was a similar one for Splatoon. It's like, hey, you want a splat?
Someone left a comment, and it says,
It's alright, it was me.
"Well, you just ruined the immersion."
No, you cannot, George. No, you cannot smash.
Let me smash. Please.
You reckon there'll be some sort of gameplay trailer by now? Like, just at the very least, tell us like the some of the characters. Like, we know who's going to be in it. Just show us what Mario, Pikachu, and Link look like.
And all 57 Fire Emblem characters.
No, 58.
You know
yeah,
what's
right.
bad? You know what's bad? Well,
Oh.
I actually do like Fire Emblem. I mean, I really do love Fire Emblem.
Oh no.
Amazing.
No.
I have
no.
not. I am not. I'm not lying.
You must not love Fire Emblem Awakening.
I have not seen any gameplay footage at all, so I have no idea what Fire Emblem Warriors is like.
Well, we just came across our enemy for this
I've
part of the game.
Direct, and I keep forgetting.
Warriors?
I keep forgetting Fire Emblem Warriors. I keep forgetting Fire Emblem Warriors is a thing.
I actually have it.
Yeah, I know you do. That's how I keep remembering it's a thing.
So have you played Hyrule Warriors?
No, but it's. I will get the Switch version. I heard the 3DS version.
It's pretty much that, but with Fire Emblem instead of Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, I know that, but I just haven't played. But Fire Emblem Warriors just hasn't left any impact on me at all because I never watched any gameplay footage.
I'll probably get Fire Emblem Warriors.
Then you were telling me. I don't know. Was Fire Emblem Warriors? What were the reviews like for Fire Emblem Warriors?
Looking it up now.
I think I'll get Hyrule Warriors.
Sorry, I just loaded my phone back up and it showed the thumbnail of the Let Me Smash video, and it's just a bird looking at you going, "You want some fuck?"
Oh, it's angry. It's angry. Ah.
That's a venomous snake. One bite,
Oh no!
you die.
It's a snake. It's a snake from the because I'm from a quite this big distance from the TV. I thought it was like the symbiote.
We are Venom.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's gotten Fire Emblem Warriors has an 8 out of 10 from IGN and a 74% on Metacritic.
Okay, so it is actually good.
Yeah,
I just don't hear anyone talking about it. By all seriousness, though, I wouldn't be surprised if a Fire Emblem game comes on Switch.
It's already been announced.
It is on Switch.
No, I mean mainstream title.
Yeah, again, I actually heard that Nintendo already announced a Fire Emblem game for the Switch.
By the way, whatever happened to Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei?
I
They
think.
did release it, but they did release it. I forgot what they actually called it.
Look it up.
Let me look at this.
I don't think it was released in Europe. It just pretty much gone and went.
Yeah,
Hang on, are you
good
looking
lord,
up?
the initial release date was 26th of December 2015.
What, worldwide? It's just Japan.
Just Japan by the looks of it.
I know it came out in North America. I don't know about Europe. Like I never heard anything.
Yeah, the game is apparently called Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE.
Well, when it comes to games I want to see ported over the Switch, at this point I really just want to see Star Fox Zero because I think that's probably the main Wii U title at the moment that could probably benefit with the Switch. I mean, the only thing you probably need to fix from the Wii U version is take out the motion control, like give you the option besides motion controls, use the like maybe analog sticks to make it easier for players. That was the biggest like split personality. Or make a new Star Fox game that uses the engine or something like that.
Yeah, I think people would rather want a new Star Fox game.
Yeah.
Well, Star Fox Zero was pretty much Star Fox 64.
Which Star Fox 64 was essentially just Star Fox.
Yeah. Imagine my confusion when I played. Well, Star Fox 64 was technically my first. Was it my first? Yeah, it was my first Star Fox game. It was the 3DS version, actually. Imagine my confusion like this. Okay, so if this is the story of Star Fox 64 and this is the second game in the series, what's this? What a Star Fox, the first Star Fox like? Then I was like, oh wait, Star Fox 64 is a reboot? No one told me this.
I'm looking at images from Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem or whatever, and I swear to God, it looks just like it's a Persona dancing game.
I knew you were going to say Persona. I knew you were going to say Persona.
Well, Persona is a Shin Megami Tensei spin-off, so...
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
You learn something new every day. Square...
Well, I can't say I'm surprised that you think that, because Persona's better known than Shin Megami Tensei is.
Like I say, I'm more familiar with, like... I don't pay attention to any of the franchises. I'll give you a blank stare. But I've had more Persona than Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Actually... I'm trying to think Nintendo E3, let's see, Metroid Prime 4. I'm not sure if they'll show gameplay this year.
Honestly, let's not, like, there's other games I am, like, looking forward to, like, from, like, other companies and that, like, I want to see more Beyond Good and Evil too.
I want to see what other third-party games are coming into the Switch, because I thought I was pretty satisfied when they announced Little Nightmares, Crash, South Park, Undertale, Okami 2. I want to see what others are on about. Apparently Red Dead Redemption 2 is not coming on Switch.
Not surprising.
Not likely, no.
I think the people who like port it over is the types that also... I think we've got... I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, because the Switch is a console that you play it on the go. With something like maybe Red Dead Redemption, the people who will play it are like people that are like die-hard like PC gamers with specs and that. So that's why it's probably on PS4 and Xbox One. But for something like South Park and Crash, which people don't really care much about specs, they just care about a enjoyable experience. Those are the type of games that'll get ported.
You know Rockstar's not that bothered with PC gaming, right?
Well, they put Grand Theft Auto on, and that's the most popular.
Yeah, like a year and a half after the it came out on consoles.
Yeah, and it's the best version of the game.
By the way, I was told at work that I should be more, what's the word, happy and optimistic whenever a customer comes in. So whenever a customer comes in, I just say to them,
Have you watched that Deadpool 2 video yet, George, with David Beckham?
no.
Oh, for God's sake!
I have watched the one where he plays Deadpool the video game with Jacksepticeye.
I haven't seen that one.
But I died.
No, I was watching the Angry Video Game. I was watching the Angry Video Game movie again last night. I mean, it's actually free on Amazon Prime.
Here we go.
Have patience. It's not a miracle product. Slap on that Lex tape. It's not a fucking miracle. Slap it on with the might of Zeus. Why don't you just have some fucking patience?
Do you think the reason, like, with these third-party games, like, people didn't put third-party games on the Wii U, namely because the Wii U wasn't selling. Because the Switch is selling, that's when the third-party games kick in.
Yeah, in fact, I was watching, do you know the YouTuber Rabid Luigi?
Yeah.
Yes, I am aware of Rabid Luigi.
Today's video he brought out was about bad video game marketing. And the #1 thing was the Wii U. And it was because it was the way it was advertised made it seem like
no,
over the age of 15 would like it.
I remember the Wii. Well, the main problem when the Wii U came out, I had to explain this to my mum like a good 3 months before it came out, that it wasn't an accessory to the Wii. It was a brand new system.
Yeah, the name didn't help.
Yeah, people kind of thought it was a upgraded...
I disagree. I don't think the name's the problem. The problem was in its advertising. They were just showing the controller, not the console.
Yeah.
If you showed the console more than the controller, that's when people get, oh, it's a new console now. I get it.
Oh, my favorite.
It's like saying the place. Well, to be fair, I suppose if you called it the Wii 2, that would have understand that it's a different model of the same system, so... Whew. The Switch is advertising though, straight away, it's just a huge improvement over the Wii U.
Yeah.
I mean, already in its announcement trailer, it was mostly hard. It was all adults, they weren't like doing corny stuff, they were just playing games. And real time good selection
suck
games.
it.
Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Mario Kart. I remember a good chunk of everyone's reaction when they showed Mario Kart. It's like, oh my god, King Boo! He's playable now!
You know what I found out recently? Is that, you know, in Overwatch, where they're having that charity event.
Yeah.
I almost bought the Mercy skin today. I haven't, I almost did.
Okay. But anyway, you would have got it on PC, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. It's just that I've been hearing rumours that Sony have been pocketing some of the donations from it.
Really?
What
yeah,
dicks?
they say that, yeah, I know. Because they were saying that their excuse is that not all of the thing can go to the event because of tax reasons. But here's the thing, though. The actual thing classes as a donation, and donations are tax deductible, meaning you don't have to pay tax on those. So, if that is the case, they're saying that they're taking the part of the money for tax reasons, when really it's just going into their profits.
I smell a new Jim Sterling on the way.
By all seriousness though, Sony is obviously not that... Sony's not really doing... I'll wait until George is on to continue on. We'll talk about something else. Are you going to get the complete edition? Are you planning to get Little Nightmares on the Switch? It's out now.
Maybe when it comes down a bit.
I'm curious, how much is it now? I'm going to check the Nintendo store.
Like, I'm trying to get Splatoon 2 next.
I must admit, I thought you had it before I did. I haven't pre-ordered Mario Tennis Aces because if you pre-order on Nintendo store, you get this nice hat.
What? On which game?
Mario Tennis Aces on the Switch. I think it looks quite good.
Huh.
Who's going to get Nintendo Labo?
I like to have you know that cardboard is... I made my own Nintendo Labo a couple of months ago.
Oh, George, you're back. I was on about, like, on about Sony. I was just going to bring up right now that Sony as a company, with the exception of PlayStation, they're not actually doing well as a company. I mean, let's put it this way: Sony Pictures Animation. What have they made? The Emoji Movie.
And
I don't know. I don't know how good Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse will be.
I'm hoping it's a decent film because I actually do want to see it.
Most people wanted to see the Smurfs, and then they brought up the Smurfs movie.
Rhys, did you just bring up the Smurfs movie?
Yes.
You're a fucking asshole.
Thank you. Oh, Little Nightmares on the Switch is out Friday.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
35.
Oddly enough, that's the same day Hyrule Warriors comes out.
Is it Friday, Hyrule Warriors? I thought it was next
The
week.
18th, yeah.
Oh, that's Mega Man I'm thinking of. I don't know. I don't know which collection I want to get. Are you gonna? Any of you guys gonna plan to get the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection?
Probably
I'm
not.
Street Fighter, so.
I must admit, the price on Little Nightmares for being 35, that actually is quite tempting.
Yeah, it is a good game, Rhys.
I know it is a good game. I'm just wondering, should I buy it or wait?
Just
Dark Souls is coming out for 35. That's actually. I'm surprised. I thought it would be 50 quid. But Dark Souls Remastered is actually coming out for only 35.
George, I died.
Alright, let me find the thing.
Oh, they haven't done a release. I thought they did the release date for Dark Souls. Apparently not.
It was going to be May. It's gonna be May, but they delayed the Switch version. Anyway, here's the
Switch
thing.
version specifically.
Children with no necks. Finally, a game system for me.
Well, the Switch version specifically, or the PS4 or the Xbox One game
Yeah,
released earlier.
PS4 and Xbox One is coming out when it's supposed to.
Well, that's unusual considering Nintendo announced their version first.
Yeah.
But honestly, if it's just for like quality things, that's fine. Like I say, I don't think it's the developers. I mean, Namco Bandai is a real great supporter of the Switch. I mean, hello, they're developing Metroid.
Are you going to get Dark Souls, Rhys?
I'm gonna wait for a price drop, but I might get the amiibo straight away because it'll be rare.
And you might want to cushion your room before you do.
Oh, I'm not doing a stream. Absolutely not. I'm not doing a stream to Dark Souls.
Oh, now I remember this part now.
So what Switch games have you been playing lately, George?
Sorry, just 1 second.
Oh, that's the hand of a defeated man right there.
I've been playing Splatoon a bit today. In fact, today was the Splatfest.
Oh yeah, Donatello won.
Whoa!
Oh, Donatello won.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, sweet.
by the number of people like choosing sides, Michelangelo won by like 2%, but in the actual overall matches, Donatello won.
Cowabunga.
It was. I think I've actually screenshot it. It was all yesterday and all this morning.
Yeah.
So I did
In
a little
fact,
bit.
during the Splatfest, I was having a look around at the surroundings, and someone's post managed to get on one of the billboards, and it just said, "I'm gay, lol." But I'm surprised that got through.
Well, to be fair, I'm surprised South Park got on the Switch without censoring. They didn't censor South Park Fracture But Whole. They did. It's all uncensored.
That's a thought, actually. Fractured Butthole doesn't come with Stick of Truth, does it?
Not the Switch version, but for what I've heard, one of the reasons for that is because Fracture But Whole and Stick of Truth are on two completely different engines. And obviously, since the Switch haven't had experience with the engine that Stick of Truth used, because it's technically an old engine, because that was previous gen, I think that's the reason why they never ported it over. Honestly, I don't think it's a big loss, because Stick of Truth is quite cheap on PS3 now anyway.
I was going to say, old engine, it's just Paper Mario.
Yeah, but the engine that's used for Fracture But Whole is also the engine that's used for Rabbids in the Battle, which I suppose is why it was.
What is it, Unreal then?
Snowdrop engine.
Okay.
But honestly, even though you don't get Stick of Truth, I still enjoy Fracture But Whole. They just need to like release that one patch. But luckily, if the patch gets downloaded, I'll just download straight away because my Switch is always in sleep mode. I will say one thing I like about the Switch, granted PS4 and that all what we already do, but with the Switch, because it's always in sleep mode, it's more obvious that even if you don't have the game cart inserted, all the updates will instantly install. I don't think the 3DS ever did that.
George.
You died?
Yeah.
Just a second.
I'm seeing water. Oh, you drowned. Okay.
No, something dragged me underneath.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that's one of the enemies. She's.
Dancing lamb doesn't know he's about to get slaughtered. I don't know what that is on the right. I think it might be a pharaoh goat.
I'm looking at what available what amiibos are available on the Nintendo store. Nez, Roy, Ryu, Duck Hunt. What was your reaction when you found out Duck Hunt was playable in Smash 4?
Okay.
Haha, made you look. George! No, what was your thoughts with Duck?
No,
Duck Hunt. I remember the reaction. That was definitely that. Duck Hunt is like the most like that. Hang on, who's going to be the infamous random character they're going to add in? Because Melee was Mr. Game & Watch, Brawl was Rob.
Chibi Wobo.
Yeah, I don't think he will be that random because I actually want to see Chibi Robo in.
Crash Bandicoot.
Well, I'm thinking Nintendo character specifically. Like, you never could have pictured.
Oh god, you
Rob.
know. Oh god, you died.
The booziest of beat 'em ups.
My Mr. Game & Watch is so obscure. Rob was actually just a peripheral, not an actual game. The Duck Hunt character was just known for trolling, not as an actual fighter. Although I think they captured like the perfect characteristics of Duck Hunt correctly. Like we're using all the shooters. Actually, I might buy Duck Hunt on the Wii U Virtual Console. You can actually buy it on the Wii U Virtual Console where you use the Wii Remote sensor bars to zapper.
Right.
I might do that. Just in case if any of you guys say, hey, I want to play Duck Hunt. Sure. Although for what I paid, even though it works, it doesn't beat like playing Duck Hunt in the CRTs with an actual zapper. Oh, George, in Splatoon 2, have you actually got one of the weapons that actually is the NES zapper?
Not yet.
I haven't surprised. Surprisingly, I haven't used it that much. My go-to weapon is... I forgot what it is. It's not a Rolo, it's not even a gun. It's a whip. It's a whip. I'll just send a screenshot. Oh, by the way, George,
I don't know
did
if
you
those
get the
sounds are
link?
coming from outside or from the game. Either way, I'm creeped out.
Both.
I think it's good. Oh, okay. George, did you get the link for the upload I did for the Crash stream? It's set to private. I sent you the email.
Hold on, let me double check. I mean, I checked a few minutes ago, but hold on.
It's fine, I'll just send you a link, look.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure I typed it this. Oh, you sent it.
No, it's not there.
Okay. But either way, no more gems. Oh wait, George is doing Crash 3. Oh, that's not as bad. Paddy's doing Crash 1.
Even more gems!
Paddy's doing Crash 1. I suppose you could do Rapper Cortex.
Wait, that's actually not that bad.
Or if when we do the Spyro Reignited trilogy, you can do Enter the Dragonfly.
Ah!
I'm not doing. Oh, he could do Crash of the Titans.
That's not that bad, actually.
Look at that! It's a ball!
Are you talking how Crash talked in Crash of the Titans?
Yeah, it was weird.
Would you rather him talk like this? Or, whoa!
Or what about in an Australian accent, like in Skylanders?
Oh god.
Oh, I saw that.
The weird thing is, he's not even dumb, he's actually quite intelligent.
The only animal platformer that has the right to an Australian accent is Ty the Tasmanian Tiger.
It's been a while since he... You know what's actually on the Switch to my surprise? The Legend of K. I haven't played it, but... I
I
was
don't know
actually
what that is.
surprised. I don't know. It's just see it always pop out on Steam and that. But it's like an anniversary of the game, so.
Yeah.
Paddy, no, I thought you had ukulele on the Switch. You don't. I was going to ask what it's like on the Switch. Actually, I might buy ukulele. Ukulele is on Switch. It didn't come out at launch. It came out like December.
Ah.
In fact, it took a good while for them to actually put it over the Switch. It was originally supposed to be on Wii U, but they turned it down. I assume it was because the Switch was on the way, and I thought, yeah, let's just do it that way. Which actually makes sense why it was later than usual. Thank God Mighty Number 9's not on the Switch.
It's like an anime fan on prom night.
What was KG... I am curious. What was KG Inafune's, like, response to all the backlash that Mighty Number 9 had?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If I were him, I'd be like, I don't want to talk about it.
No, I actually heard that he said that.
Isn't it, from what I've understood, it's pretty much his fault. I don't know all the whole story like behind the development of Mighty Number 9, but he was the one who was that mind behind it. So
I think I remember.
Somehow I doubt he was the one behind the whole anime fan on prom night thing.
I kept saying it kept getting delayed, and I read something was going to get delayed by another year, and then 2 weeks later, all of a sudden a review pops up. It's like, I thought it got delayed. I was like, oh, okay, it's a thing. But you gotta admit, what a very completely opposite reaction to a really hyped game. George, you still there?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh. Hello?
So I was going to say, you got cut out there for a second there, Rhys. What did you say?
I was on about that Mighty Number 9 is quite extraordinary, that it starts up as a really, really hyped up game, and then just like quickly, about in 2 years' time, it just went completely opposite.
Yeah.
It became the butt of all jokes.
Like, there was even a trailer for a TV series. I am a bit cautious about Mega Man 11. I think it's going to be good overall, but I'm just going to wait and see.
Yeah. I don't want to play Mighty Number 9 just because I want to go through Mighty Number 1 through 8 first.
Well, I don't know. I've heard my Number 9. I don't like. I've watched Johnny's review, and he says it is technically just like a playable classic Mega Man game, but it's nowhere near meets expectations. It's just like a typical standard Mega Man game. And I'm trying to think to myself, is that bad? Is that really a bad thing? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I just noticed, Paddy.
Yeah?
Does the Runaway Kid have a DLC mask as well?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
You know, if he had a hat over him, he'll look like Craig off South Park.
Of course, he would.
Or if he had a beard, it'd be me.
I've seen you wear green more than blue, but alright.
Same.
Yeah.
Hmm. 1 minute.
Okay. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum
What are you trying to do? What tune are you trying to do? George, what tune are you doing? I'm doing DuckTales. I have no idea what you're doing.
Guile's theme.
Okay.
Yeah, from Street Fighter.
I haven't played much of Street Fighter. I'm still shocked I actually have Street Fighter 2, I think it's Championship Edition on the Super Nintendo. Like, I just looked at my SNES library and it's like, holy crap, I have that game?
I meant to say, did you know that at Game World, they have a copy of Nintendo World Championship?
What?
Yeah, they're selling it for £35. Assuming no one's got it since.
Hang on, is it golds? Or
I don't know,
regular?
it's in a box.
I don't know, it might be the reproduction cart.
Yes, it is a reproduction.
Oh, thank God. Because you want
I'm
the
back.
most confusing, because the most confusing thing about that, I just thought because Nintendo World Championships, like the tournament, because it was given out to like participants of the tournament and Nintendo Power, that's all America. We never had it in Britain, so I'm just like thinking to myself, how the hell did Nintendo World Championships get there?
It probably got imported.
Yeah. I would believe if it's a reproduction card, but if it was an actual gold or regular card, I would be gobsmacked.
What are you
Like
talking about?
Like if one...
At
Apparently-
Game World, there's a reproduction cart of Nintendo World Championship.
Wait, really?
Yeah, they're selling it for £35.
I
Wow.
would say I would buy it myself, but I feel like by the time we get there, it will have been gone.
Well, of course.
Like if it was the original, wouldn't it be funny if it was in that like one of the actual like original carts, and they just had no idea and they just still sold it for £35? Imagine the outrage, like I go off and buy it and someone else goes and buys it and we end up having a fist fight over it.
Well, you mean like if it's the actual gold cartridge?
Well, it's the gold or regular. Although you have to be careful though, because because the regular ones are actually like individual numbered and that.
Yeah.
And in the gold cart set, yeah, you have to be careful because it could be like the original, like a reproduction one, and it's just put into a Zelda cart.
By the way, I'm getting tired of waiting for you to die, so I'm just going to play this.
Well, I might die soon because you just saw that
What do you
thing.
look like? Some sort of ape man? Oh, that funny. If me ape, why me kill for banana?
Oh. Well, you distracted me so long I died.
It worked! Hold on, let me find a thing.
Hang on, I'm seeing two. I've got 2D, Life is a Highway, Jump Up Superstar. They're on Alpha. Oh, got one.
And his element, they like to roll the dice. By chance they came on Devil's Game, and gosh, they paid the price. Paid the price. And now they're fighting for their lives on a mission fraught with dread. And if they proceed but don't succeed, well, the devil will take their hands.
Okay.
Weirdly enough, I think it works quite well with this.
Yeah. 1940s cartoon mixed with literally hell in water. Yeah, that's perfect matching.
Wait,
And
hell in water? Oh, that's giving me an idea.
oh,
Here you go.
you know what's sad? That's actually gonna be a part of my next playthrough.
Oh god. You're playing... Oh yeah, that's right, you're playing Ocarina.
Yes.
Oh god! Hang on, I actually do have some Zelda soundtracks, namely because I've got the soundtrack from Skyward Sword on my phone. You know the soundtrack disc that you got? You know the soundtrack disc that you got with it?
Yeah. I got one with me as well.
Well, I think it's in all versions.
Yeah. Oh God, what is that thing?
That's one of the enemies in the game. It's called Granny.
Okay.
I think you will see a better version of it, and we're gonna electrocute it now.
You know, I found out something quite interesting. I believe it's in with Nintendo Power for the soundtrack to Diddy Kong Racing, and I believe Yoshi's Story. The actual discs was not the actual discs were actually shaped as Diddy and Yoshi's heads.
I died.
I'm looking now. Oh, okay, I see. That's how you died. Well, to be fair, you would die from that.
Where was it my fault that old bag just kept broke the stand for the TV place?
I'm trying to think, what are your favourite games on the NES? Because I'm looking on my subscription thing and there's a lot of retro stuff popping up on the NES. Because I actually find that quite difficult to point out. Like, the original Zelda, definitely not on there. The original Metroid, nope. The original Mario, nope. Like, those are nowhere near games I consider masterpieces now. George, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
It's just seeing the creature just shocked him. Now let's electrocute this son of a bitch. Yes!
I was looking for memes.
I'm curious, how much are Wii U's going for now? I want to see if they're getting popular in sales.
Actually, I remember going down the game well down the street from mine. I remember seeing one with Mario Maker go for £200.
Okay, I'm seeing one on eBay. It's at £103.66 with 3 bids, and it's going for 45 minutes, for 13 seconds. It's the Zelda Wind Waker one with the Zelda themed gamepad, as well as Hyrule Warriors, Breath of the Wild, and Pikmin 3.
Well, we're out of that area. What could we... Oh!
What is it?
What you see. Recognize those hands?
Oh! Grab me.
Oh, hi, Six.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I thought the Wii U was going to be more expensive because it hardly sold well.
Oh, this bit.
But in this case, in the Wii U's case, they're just going from just they're going quite cheaper than I thought. I've got this one here, a bundle with 5 games. That's just over 100.
Yeah. Through this DLC, there's going to be some familiar bits.
I tell you what, well, it's not really DLC, but one of the worst DLCs, I think. It's not really DLC, but remember episode Metal in Sonic 4? That was incredibly underwhelming.
Yeah.
What's the best DLC you've ever played?
I haven't done that one much in DLC, so this is actually gonna be tricky for me.
I know mine is DLC for Fallout 3, and the DLC is Point Lookout.
Undead Nightmare.
The weird thing is, in DLC, I don't usually buy DLC packs for like story and that. I usually buy it for the like playable characters and that. So that's really weird for me. And if I was on about DLC things with story packs, I think the only ones I've bought are Fractured Buttholes because I bought the season pass, and even the Mario and the Donkey Kong episode in Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and that's not even out yet. In case of Batman Arkham City, with all the DLC like Harley Quinn's Revenge, I've got the Game of the Year edition on Steam, which is the only version you can now get of Arkham City on Steam. So,
not even. What about Return to Arkham?
No. I don't dabble on DLC. It's usually just like characters and skins I usually pay attention for. Not necessarily story.
Oh, you know what would piss me right off?
What?
If those gnomes had the voice of the minions.
Oh my. Well, I probably would strangle them if they did.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the way they're running around is quite funny. Run away!
Yeah, I can just imagine them, like reaching, like touching your bottom and just being like,
Silas Ram's bottom.
I was just thinking that. Honestly, that's the only thing I think. Honestly, that's the only thing I
if you
think.
excuse me, I'm just going to go and whip myself.
Is he seriously going to whip himself?
I don't ring.
George? George? Oh god. I think we killed him.
Yeah. I think George just sent another message.
Was it?
What did it say?
There is no George, only Zol. Zol! Where are you, Zol? Or was it Zol?
For God's sake, it's Zool. You know, as in Zool, motherfucker, Zool.
Yeah, I think.
I've always thought it's pronounced Zoom, not Zool.
It does kind of sound like that, to be fair. Anyway, I'm watching us standing up now because I'm in so much pain I can't really sit down at the moment.
Okay.
What's the?
What is this thing? Looks like a turlet.
If you had the chance to have one of the 6 Infinity Stones, which one would you have?
Time stone.
Yeah.
That way I can go back in time and stop everyone else from having the other stones. And have them all
Speaking of, you know that one meme where there's like a fit girl that walks past and the guy checks him out while his girlfriend's still there?
Yeah. Oh,
Have you
you're talking
seen
about the one with Thanos and Gamora?
Yeah, the soul suck.
Yeah.
I thought that was... Like, although weirdly enough, Mark Ruffalo actually spoiled it all in an interview about a year ago.
In fact, I saw this picture earlier today that says a lovely selfie between Gamora, Mantis and Drax, and you just see Gamora and Mantis.
How about in that bit where Parker gets disintegrated or dissolving? It turns out all that he was actually doing, it was non-scripted.
Yeah,
He did that. Yeah, that was. You got like a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was in that bit there.
The Russo brothers just told him that Parker doesn't want to die, and he just acted it all out. Apparently, the reason why he lasts the longest in dissolving is because he actually has a real strong body.
Yeah, I suppose.
No, and it's actually confirmed by the directors why it's like that. But to be fair, he managed to hit. He actually did quite a bit. So even then, I'm surprised. Granted, it didn't mean much in the overall end, but.
But wait, if it's because he has a really strong body, then why did... excuse me. Why did Bucky die so quickly?
Well,
Because remember, he's got a version of the super soldier serum.
I don't know. This reminds me of Lemmings, how they help each other out.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I haven't played Lemmings though. Is it good?
From the, just imagine like in the late 90s. From the creators of Lemmings and Lemmings 2, we bring you Grand Theft Auto.
What? In all seriousness though, what did Rockstar do before like Grand Theft Auto and that?
Mostly Lemmings.
Was it Lemmings? I thought you were joking about that.
No.
Oh,
they
God.
weren't called Rockstar at the time, they were called DMA Designs, but
Well, I
yeah,
believe that.
DMA Designs is now known as Rockstar North, so...
From the creators of Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic R, we present to you Lego.
Yeah.
Traveller's Tales.
From the creators of Metal Gear Solid and Silent Hill 2, we have this Pachinko machine.
Fuck you, Konami!
I watched the NES successor episode of the Angry Video Game Nerds, and he was on about the Super Scope made by Konami. It's like, oh, I love Konami. I'm just like about Konami nowadays. What are they? Okay, they've got Bomberman. Yeah. What's the
let's
recent
not count anyone they're not using, so Metal Gear and Silent Hill. So that means Bomberman.
What was the
I guess they're
last
licensing
Castlevania?
Castlevania to Netflix.
Is that I thought that's supposed to be really good.
Yeah, it is.
It is a really good show.
Yeah. Season 2's on its
Konami
way.
had nothing to do with it.
That's why it was good.
I would like to see some sort of like HD remaster of Symphony of the Night that uses like animated sprites. You know, like Shantae has.
Yeah.
They would never do that.
Although we are getting Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night.
When is that coming out?
Yeah, but it's not made by... It's made by the person who made Castlevania. It's not Konami.
I think it still counts.
Yeah, it's like Ukulele or Mighty Number 9. Like, they're not really...
I think it's safe to assume Johnny's going to review it.
Most
Yeah.
likely.
Okay, I've got it now.
I'm hoping that game's good.
I think
This
it's gonna
year,
be-
according to Google.
Yeah, I'm looking now. Oh, it's 8-bit.
Well, it isn't 8-bit, it's more 16-bit, but it's supposed to be like Symphony of the Night, so...
Apparently it's going to release at the end of May.
Alright.
So it's coming out really soon. Yeah,
Sweet.
I might buy it.
Where did it say it's coming out? Oh, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch on May 24th, 2018.
Oh, great. I'm buying it on Switch.
Yeah, same here.
According to Wikipedia, anyway.
But that's weird. Hang on, the Vita version is being developed by Armature Studios Incorporated Games, or at... oh, it's developed by Armature Studios. Integrate are developing a minigame to be released alongside Bloodstain. Okay. Oh, it's Unreal Engine 2. That's awesome. I'm going to quickly go on the eShop and see if it's there in advertisements.
Okay. Paddy, can I just splurge for a second?
Sure.
Can I just point out that how much I'm enjoying Junji Ito's work?
Yeah, I see. I told you you would love his work.
Like,
Oh, speaking...
You know how scary it is?
How scary.
It made me afraid of the dark again.
Yes, I make Judd scared of the dark.
Because
Oh, no.
like, say if I'm in the middle of the night and I go downstairs to get a drink, I try and not turn the lights on because I don't want to bother anyone else in the house. And you know how my stairs are, so you go downstairs and then turn into the kitchen.
Yeah.
I keep expecting, as I reach the bottom of the stairs, the fashion model, to like come round the corner.
Oh.
And I'm like,
And then you mistake your mum for her.
yeah.
I gotta see how much it is because I'm actually really want to buy it.
I wouldn't imagine it'd be too much.
It might be the same price as Bubsy.
Almighty number 9.
How much was that?
About £30 probably. That or thereabouts.
Oh no, 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 no. Shit.
Lied.
Yes. So
Just
have you read all his stories, or not all of them in the book?
I've gotten up to the one with the balloons.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Rhys, you might want to turn your thing down a bit.
Oh, I don't think it would be better to do it as it's just little sound effects, not like music playing or anything.
Yeah, I know, it's just, it's kind of clicking in our ears.
Alright, here we go. Coming soon. Wizard of Legend, Yonder, Famed Collection, Luminaire, Mega Man. Yeah, I can't see it in the eShop.
Here, Paddy.
What?
Fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, I'm good. Fool me 3 times, you're officially that guy, okay? You know the one. You go to the bar, he's like, this suit is officially Giorgio Armani, and my dad knows it. Fuck you! That's it.
You found it?
Yeah, hold on, just a moment.
Okay.
So out of the stories you read so far from the Junji Ito, which one's your favourite so far? Like one of them, like.
I think in terms of like general creepiness, I'd go with Fashion Model. But in terms of like the story, I'd probably go with Shiver.
Ah.
You know, the one with the
Holes, yeah.
holes, yeah. In fact, just give me a second. I'm just gonna look what are the other ones. Of course, it would help if I turn a light on.
Wait, you haven't had your light on?
No, I've just been sitting here in darkness.
But George, she might be behind you.
Dude, don't do this to me. Okay. The first one is used record, and Shiver, and Fashion Model, and I finished up with Hanging Blimp.
Ah.
The ones I've got left is Marionette Mansion, Painter,
Yeah.
The Long Dream,
Oh, that's a good
Honoured
one.
Ancestors, Greased, and a previously unpublished story, which is based on the Fashion Model called Cursed Frame.
And when
Can I ask a
George,
question about Bloodstained? Is there actually 2 games?
No.
There's Curse of the Moon and there's another night one.
I'm confused.
Hold on.
What?
I just got a notification. Cadicarus is reviewing one of my favourite PS1 games.
What is it?
You remember I was talking to you guys about it the other day when you came round?
It's going to drive me nuts.
It's Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
Oh! I see
Oh.
it. I just scrolled down. Yeah. Why isn't he
I'm
doing
looking for
Tigger's Honey Hunt yet? God's sake, you're doing all these Disney. You've done all these Disney games. What's taking that? What's taking Tigger? God's sake, it was bundled alongside Quack Attack.
I don't know what to do. Let me just try drawing up here. I
like
might.
Papicarus.
Oh, okay. It looks like Ritual. Sorry, what is it called? Ritual of the Night and Curse of the Moon. It's the same game, but I think it's getting a different title depending on where you are.
Is it?
Looks like it.
Okay.
It looks like it. It looks like I need to get up here. But how?
I can't find any info on Nintendo's site about it. Because I want to know how much it's going to go for.
You know, after I was reading, oh god, look. It's alright, my room collapsed. I was looking more into Junji Ito, and I found out that he's like known as like the master of the page turn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought there's actually a good
George,
vid.
ask me what game we're going to play.
Sorry, what was that, Paddy?
So I am interested of looking up more stories by Junji Ito.
Definitely. Okay, your turn, Rhys.
Hold on, just give me 2 secs.
You ruined my groove!
Oh no, never mind, never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you've ruined the turnip's groove. Weird thing is, the old man that gets kicked out is this weird thing. The guy who gets.
Oh my god, how good would that be as a Kingdom Hearts world?
What?
What?
The Emperor's New Groove.
Possible.
Anyway, what was it you wanted me to say?
Just give me a minute.
Alright.
I don't know where to go.
Just go. Just ask me what game we're going to play.
What game are we going to play?
The Page Master.
What?
The Page Master.
Come again?
The Page Master.
One more time.
The Page Master. Oh, come on, you heard me the first time, you twit.
I'm so happy you stopped there because I ran out of other ways of saying that.
There's a game that's coming out called Knights The Knights of Pen and Paper. I swear to God, that's what it's called.
Okay.
I swear I'm confused. I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure if I want to buy the Unsane Trilogy again for the Switch. It's tempting. Just playing it on the go, you know.
Oh, by the way, I've arranged for us a fourth guest for this.
Okay.
It's myself, Rhys, Paddy, and Abe.
Abe?
Hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay.
I'm confused.
You know, I also have a guest star.
Okay.
His name's Eric.
Alright.
He's also a great singer.
Copyright!
Weirdly enough, South Park's actually fun with copyright.
Now give me a minute, I'm just gonna look it up what to do.
Come on, you know this. Biggest bitch now, right? fact, that was used twice in South Park.
Oh god, guys, I've managed to pull a few strings, and I've managed to get a celebrity to join us.
Oh god!
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome famed British singer, Adele. Say hello, Adele. Thank you.
I've got Kate Davis. She's a really great singer. Look, this is one of our favourite songs. Kate Davis, would you be so kindly and sing?
Oh, that Nintendo copyright smells delicious.
I can't believe Nintendo's picky with copyright. The Pokemon company banned my Pokemon songs for certain movie review that one time. I was so confused with that.
Guys, Adele brought a friend with her. Say hello, Mr. Lionel Richie. You don't have to worry about copyright if you just play a few seconds.
I've got this guy. Would you be so kind to introduce yourself?
Hello there. My name's Harry the hamster. I'm about 8 centimeters tall, a little bit chubby, and a little bit hairy. And I'm looking for a female so I can shove my fucking cock in her mouth and up her shitter, and then rub my balls all over her fucking ears while poking my claws up her asshole.
I don't know what to do.
I'm scared.
I've also got Billy.
Oh, no.
Hello. My name's Billy. Unfortunately, I've been a naughty boy, and I've got to stay in my basket because I've got Tourette fuckheads, stomach, cunt, bollocks, shit-faced twat. See what the fuck yourself, you nut junkie, cunt.
Alright.
I also have a swearing baby.
Please
I'm
don't.
good.
Oh god.
The apple.
I forgot about
no.
him. I swear to God, I just turned that off.
Honestly, this is confused. This bit's confusing me.
Do you want me to look it up?
Sure.
Haven't you done this before?
Back in there.
Yeah, I done it before, but I don't remember how. Do I go up here? Do I go? I can't reach that ladder. I bet I'm looking it up myself.
Paddy, I've got it.
What?
You need to go back to a previous room, collect one of the gnomes, and throw it up to the ladder, and it'll drag it down for you.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I think I remember seeing a gnome.
Makes sense.
There he is. He's free!
God, I just accidentally stumbled upon the cutscenes that's giving me nostalgia. Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Never played it.
Oh, okay. I never played Ultimate Alliance 2, which is pretty much a video game based off the Civil War comic.
There we go.
Perfect. What's
Teamwork?
yes.
We can do anything if we work together.
Unless if it's finishing
Because
Crash
we're
Band.
Sonic Heroes!
God damn it. I knew you were gonna say that.
You say that, but you never respond to soon enough.
I can just imagine like one of the comments on one of Rhys's streams just being like, "Why are you dying so much in Digging It? It's not that hard." And we're just like, "Because we're Sonic Heroes." I was expecting more of a laugh there, but okay. Now I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Oh, alright. What did you do? I accidentally stumbled upon episodes of Alf.
How do you accidentally do that?
I think I was watching the Muppets, and considering they were both puppets, Alf showed up.
Prevention.
I'm curious. I'm actually seeing how much the original like box sets are for Alf. Oh. I can pay £45 for a Dutch import.
Okay.
God.
I gotta tell you, this DLC is so cold.
God damn it, George.
It's very black too.
Yeah, that's the problem I have with this DLC. It's so dark at some points.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you. I don't know. Did you play the DLC or the game?
What?
I think the game is just naturally this dark.
Oh, Rhys, have you seen the new DuckTales yet?
No, don't spoil anything.
I won't, but I'm just gonna say this.
I'm gonna be honest here. I don't watch the Disney channels.
I only watch
What?
it. How? Well, oh wow, you don't watch Disney Channel? The person what talks about Disney?
I watch Disney XD from time to time, namely because it's mostly anime. But I don't like that Disney Channel nowadays. It's just mostly sitcoms.
Rhys, you're making Mickey cry.
Oh god!
Hey. Yeah, I know there's Mickey Mouse shorts that's shown on Disney Channel, but they also get released at the same time on YouTube on Disney's YouTube page, so I'm fine. And if I want to watch Disney Channel,
I think that pretty much covers like all the puzzles in this game. Just throw a gnome at it.
who's excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I am.
Oh, I've watched something quite amusing. Simon Pegg wants to be in the MCU as Captain Britain.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
But only if they get Edgar Wright to direct him.
He actually he was supposed to direct Ant-Man.
Yeah. But Marvel realised, maybe we shouldn't get rid of the weirdo.
Hmm.
And so they embraced the weirdo when they hired Taika Waititi to do Thor Ragnarok.
Poor Ragnarok though, holy crap, that was awesome.
Best Thor film, really.
Although, to be fair, it's kind of forgotten as soon as Infinity War comes along. With the exception of Asgard destroying everything else, yeah. I mean, it's about Thor surviving without the hammer. What happens in Infinity War? He gets to him building a new hammer.
Well, to be fair, it's kind of implied that even at his like full power, full godlike power, he's not quite good enough for Thanos.
Yeah, but to be fair, you don't even see him with his big badass power. Actually, that's a good point. You don't see that.
I think I saw a thing that was saying that Thanos has like a compulsion to lose. kind of like the Riddler actually, where he feels like he has to challenge himself. So he like limits the use of the stones as if he can. If he knows he can get away with something without needing the power, he won't use the power.
Well, I will say right now, Panis is the best villain in the MCU.
Yeah.
Agree.
Second
Just
best?
because, yeah, Loki. What did you say? Second best?
Yes.
Probably Loki.
Yeah.
And then
probably...
Ultron.
No.
I like
then
Ultron.
I would say Killmonger from Black Panther.
I haven't watched Black Panther, so. Worst villains in the MCU. This is gonna be easy. Mandarin,
the first two Thor villains.
Zemo.
No, I like Zemo. He's not trying to be like a big, crazy villain. He's because it's like a spy kind of thing. Oh, Vulture was really good.
Oh yeah. I still remember my reaction when they introduced Spider-Man into a bit into a hairspray. I was like, "Holy crap! They're really bringing in all the heroes."
I remember one of my favourite cinematic moments in any film is the part where Spidey realises that what's-her-face's dad is the Vulture. Just mostly because of the massive gasp you could hear in the audience.
My favourite bit in Homecoming is near the end where Spider-Man's like under all the rubble and trying to get his mask, and hear like the echo of Stark saying, "If you're nothing about the suit, then you shouldn't have it." I just thought, holy crap, that's one badass scene.
I thought it felt a bit used the Forcey. You know, like Luke and Obi-Wan.
Either way, Spider-Man Homecoming, definitely the best Spider-Man film.
Yes.
It's amazing how much Marvel Studios managed to get away with Sony's concerns.
Amazing. I see what you did there.
That was not intentional, but yeah. But I love the Iron Spider suit. It's a million times better looking than it is in the comics. Have you seen what it looks like in the comics, the Iron Spider suit?
I imagine similar to the film one.
No, it actually isn't. It's actually more orange.
Well, I might end the part here.
What, throwing trolls into a furnace?
No, actually, they're technically chucking coal into it. I still need to get.
I thought they were getting thrown. I thought they were getting thrown in the furnace.
Honestly, when I played
Actually,
it,
to be fair, it reminds me of all the pipes in Uncharted 1 yesterday.
Oh
yeah.
I'm expecting Nathan Drake to climb up them in a minute.
yeah. And just being like, what the hell?
Yeah. So.
Oh, it's the PlayStation 4 like the Dreamcast in those commercials where inside the LED lights is all the Sega characters hanging out.
Maybe.
Just get you know what I'm on about, right?
I do.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah. So that's it for my Little Nightmares DLC part. Join me next Friday where I continue finishing off the DLC. You know, I think anytime we end our stream, it always ends with us keep saying bye like 50 times. Alright, bye.